Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Now for today's video we're gonna dive in and do this look here. This is my Easter inspired look. It's basically when I think of Easter I think of pastel colors and shimmers and chocolate and lots of fun, but so I thought that I would do a look inspired by that. We went in and we were using all of Jeffree Star's lip kit, the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette and the Morphe and Jeffree Star palette. Yeah, so please sit back, relax and enjoy it. Before I get started, I would like to just say thank you so far for everyone that is supporting my videos. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to my channels and you would like to see more of what I do, please check it out. Make sure you subscribe. I post every single Friday. It's mainly makeup looks like this so far. But yeah. Alright, so as you can see I've already done my eyebrows and my face as the same as last week. I just went in and used the Fenty Beauty primer. This is the soft filter primer and the Fenty Beauty pro filter foundation. I went in and used the Maybelline Eraser Instant Rewind Age Rewind Concealer, and for the lips at the moment I've gone back in and used the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. So that's all I've done so far, as well as my brows, which is just the what's it called, brown pencil from OXX Studio, which is just a cheap Kmart one, but I love it. I've just got to go in and set the face, which for that I am using the BYS translucent loose powder and my fluffy brush once I can find it, and a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to matte it all out again. Put it all over the face just to give it that final. Oh, it's on my shirt now. Alright, so now that's on, we can go in and finish the rest of the face. So we're going to do our bronzer. And as per usual we are going to use the Maybelline City Bronzer. And just bring some definition back into those cheeks. And again on the forehead. And bring it down onto the jawline. Alright, so now we're going to go in and use some blush. And I'm going back to my go-to Mecca Max Blush. And just a brush. I'm going to peach up our cheeks. We're trying to make this look as soft as possible, being that it's an Easter look. And on the nose. Alright, so now that's done, we can go back and fix it all up later. We're going to go in and do the eyes. And when you think of Easter, you think of all your pastels, your pinks, your purples, your blues sort of colors. So I'm going to go in and use two palettes, both the Bloodlust as well as the Morphe and Jeffree Star palette. So I'm going to play around with some shades there and make an Easter sort of inspired look. Alright, to start off with, I'm going to go in with the Morphe and Jeffree Star palette. If you don't know the story behind this palette, my 2-year-old nephew decided that it would be a good idea to do some finger painting. But that's all good. It's still, you're still able to use it. To start off with, I think we might go in with this shade here on a fluffy brush. It's called 1985. So I'm just going to grab that on a fluffy brush and pack that onto my lid, just onto the corner of my crease. I'm kind of bringing it up as close as I can to my brow. Kind of like a soft orange. And get on the other side. We're stamping it on. Okay, I'm just going to use the same brush, and we're going in with this shade here, just up the top here, and that's called Back. Just going in with the same brush. And we're just going to follow that a little bit, but not so high. Just to darken that colour and bringing it . Next we're going to go in and use the Bloodlust palette. And we're going to go in with this shade here. It's called Deviant. And I'm just going to use a flat brush and put that over the lids. I'm just going back in with the fluffy brush and blending between the two. It kind of looks like this. We're just going to go in and add some colour into this area. So we're going to go in and use this one here from the Bloodlust palette, and that's called Scandal Water. Just using a bit of a flat brush, and I'm just adding that to this section of my eye. I'm just going back in with my fluffy brush and blending that one together. So there's our lids and our eyes. So next we're going to go in and add some glitter. So I'm going back to the Morphe and Jeffree Star palette. And we're going to go and I'm just going to use a smaller sort of flat brush, and we're going to go in. I think we're going to go in with this one here, and which is called Custom Rims. Just a little bit because it's all sparkly and glitter. Just the tiniest bit. I don't know if you can see that on the brush, and we're just going to dab that into the corners of our eyes. So I'm just going to go off camera. I'm going to put some lashes on and some eyeliner, and I will be back.
A few moments later.
Alright, I am back. And I've also just added a little bit of Scandal Water from Bloodlust just under on my lower lash line. Just quickly smoking out, blending. So I'm just going to quickly go back over my face, just using some pressed powder from Australis, just matting it out a little bit more. There's that. I'm just going to grab a little bit more of my bronzer and blush. Touch all of that up. And then a little bit more of the blush. And we're going to add some highlighter, and for the highlighter we're going in with the Morphe and Manny Glam palette, and we're going to use this one down the bottom here called Nova. I'm just using the same blush brush, and we're going to add it over the top of my cheeks. And again on my nose. Right, what else? Just gonna add some mascara. A little bit on the lower lash. Bottom lashes. Alright, and lastly we're going to do lips. Today for lips we're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics one. And I think for this look we might go in with this one here, which is called Virginity.
Are you sure about that?
We're going to go in using I'm Royalty. Oh my god, no. I'm Royalty and Scorpio. there we go. And here is our final look. Ooh. I like it. Whether or not, like for Easter this year, no one is really going anywhere. This is just a look that I wanted to play around with. I do like it. It's quite fun. Purple. I got to play with makeup, which is something that I haven't done for a while. I mean, being at home, I haven't really worn makeup. I do my brows and I do put a little bit of mascara on, but other than that, I don't do anything. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful Easter and a wonderful break, and I will see you all next week with another video.